July 3rd, 2013 was a day Hartley Bingham will never forget. Her childhood friend and training partner, Merritt Leviton, was hit and killed by a car in Tennessee while biking across country.
One of my really good friends, he called me at night, late at night, and told me essentially that she wasn't going to make it.
Merritt was biking as a senior high school project. The driver who hit the group was texting. Bingham flew to Memphis to say goodbye to her friend and hug her one last time.
I was terrified going into the hospital what I would see, and she was so peaceful and she just looked so at ease. I think that put me at ease.
Bingham says Merritt loved to give back to people, so she set up a scholarship fund in her memory. Funds go towards after-school programs for at-risk Boston students.
Allowing her to still give that to people is like the core of the scholarship.
Now Bingham is the youngest Boston to Big Sur Challenge participant. She will run the Boston Marathon on Monday, then head to the West Coast 13 days later to compete in the Big Sur International Marathon, raising over $20,000 for the Merritt's Way Scholarship.
So now, my senior year of college, that college that I've done without my best friend, I'm doing this incredibly scary and daunting feat of running 2 marathons in 2 weeks.
When she crosses that final finish line, Bingham says she knows Merritt will be watching over her.
In my mind, Merritt should have been the one to do this. I think a lot of it will be really emotional and kind of coming to a close, but I think it's going to be in a very healthy way, and I'm really excited.
That's Jennifer Sheehan reporting for us. We'll be watching for Jennifer and wishing her luck. The Big Sur International Marathon is on Sunday, April 30th, and we will have exclusive live coverage on KSBW Action News Weekend Sunrise. And your sunrise time is 5:09. Time for a look at our weather with Art. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Great to see you again.
Yeah, we missed you last week.
Missed you
Glad
guys.
to have you back.
Oh, likewise. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again and the crew. Let's get to what's going on here. We have a little bit of rainfall that's been in the area. We have some wet roadways going in from, say, Monterey, just along the coast up to Santa Cruz and down to Big Sur as well. You get a little bit closer to Highway 101 and the roads begin to dry out just a wee bit. But here you go. There's what we have right now. A little bit of moisture on the roadways. Eventually get right into just down by Big Sur and the Monterey Peninsula. So right now, nothing really going on. We may have slight chances of showers going through the morning and afternoon hours. You can see fog is also going to be a part of it. Light rain and drizzle also a part of it. So please take your time when you're driving today. This afternoon will go cloudy with a chance of showers and humid conditions yet again with temperatures just around just what we picked up yesterday, again from about 62 to about 72 degrees. This evening and tonight will go a slight chance of showers, and then after midnight we'll pick up the rain chances going all the way into your morning commute for Tuesday. Fog conditions, Salinas is okay as well as Watsonville, but Monterey is down to 2.5 miles with a little bit of moisture here and the humid conditions. We're seeing some fog develop, and there could be some patches of dense fog from the coast to Highway 101 just by Monterey County. In fact, you can see Skycam 8 getting into Santa Cruz. You can see a little bit of fog now moving in on the coastline as well, getting to the west side of Santa Cruz. Temperatures mostly widespread in the 50s currently, and of course you get down to Big Sur, we're looking at 57 and 53 in Bradley. Here's a look now, the rainfall that's moving through the area over the last several hours. In fact, the cloud cover is starting to press in. There's a nice little area of low pressure that is guiding more of this moisture coming in from the west and southwest. That's going to usher in chances of rainfall coming along the Big Sur. Light stuff, winds picking up to about 20 miles per hour. So they will be moderate. We'll see more of that moisture sliding right into the Bay Area as we get into the evening hours, and we'll see it kind of press its way into light rainfall to drizzle getting back into Santa Cruz, and during your evening commute getting into Highway 17. Then it starts to come up from the south all the way from Bradley getting into King City, working its way up to Big Sur, Carmel Valley. We'll see that back in the Santa Cruz Mountains. This is all after midnight, and then more rainfall coming back your way as we go into the morning commute. You're going to see it heavy at times with breezy conditions right back into the area. You're going to see that funnel all the way into Tuesday afternoon. All right, that being said, we're expecting another few hundredths of an inch or so and possibly another half an inch or so into the mountains. Temperatures today 66 degrees in Ben Lomond to about 63 in Big Sur, Salinas around 65. So mid 60s for a lot of our areas, getting into some upper 60s and 70s into the interior valleys. Brittany?
All right, looking nice. There is much more ahead this morning on Action News Sunrise. When we come back, Shots fired. A shooting outside a house party leaves 9 teenagers injured in the Bay Area. And engulfed in flames, we'll show you a firefighter's view of this dangerous fire that broke out at an auto shop. We're right back with much more coverage you can count on from KSBW Action News Sunrise.
You're watching KSBW Action News 8 Sunrise with Brittany Nielsen, traffic with Michelle Allen, and KSBW weather with meteorologist Art Jarrett. Now, coverage you can count on. This is KSBW Action News 8.
Your sunrise time 5:15. You're looking at dramatic new video this morning from the helmet cam of a Sacramento firefighter. This is as crews battled a 2-alarm fire at an auto shop Sunday, one that proved to be extremely difficult and dangerous to fight. Sacramento Fire says an engine was driving near the shop in the downtown area when the crew actually spotted a plume of smoke. They called in backup, and within minutes, several dozen firefighters were there. And as you can see in the video taken by the fire department, this fire was intense, dangerous to attack, a lot of flammable materials and cars burning inside.
I looked out our window and all I could see was a bunch of flames coming from the roof.
It was definitely like higher than the trees. It was going like at least, I'm not sure how many feet that is, maybe like 15 feet above the building. It was amazing.
The fuel load is very high in a structure like this, so the fire burns a lot hotter, a lot more toxic smoke. In this building that's a little bit older, we always have the possibility of collapse as well.
Now, you can see the gutted building after crews had been working on containment for some time. Fire investigators are working to determine the cause and the full extent of the damage there. In Vallejo, 9 teenagers are recovering from injuries after a shooting broke out at a house party Sunday morning. The youngest victim, only 13 years old. Police say a brown sedan stopped on the street as teens were waiting for rides after a birthday party. That's when 2 shooters opened fire on the crowd. Police have not made any arrests, but they do believe this was a targeted act. They're still searching for a motive. The teens injured are in stable condition this morning and are expected to fully recover. Today we'll learn which contracting company will repair the damaged spillway in Orrville. The spillway has been open since Friday. The Department of Water Resources releasing 35,000 cubic feet per second of water. Engineers estimate the cost to repair the spillway will be about $220 million. Your sunrise time, 5:17, and we turn back to Art, kind of get a look at what's coming today.
Okay, we start off a little bit humid this morning, getting into the 50s, and then you're going to go for some patchy fog, and chances of rainfall won't really return for the inland valleys until later on tonight, but we'll see slight chances of rainfall moving into the coastal areas. In fact, you're going to see right here temperatures mostly in the 60s for you all the way across the board from the Bay Area down into much of the Santa Clara Valley. We're going to see temperatures similar to what we had just yesterday, but we do have cloudy conditions. It's the humidity that's going to keep the numbers up. Gilroy, 68 degrees, 68 in Hollister. So the numbers you're seeing right now are just near seasonal averages, maybe off a little cooler by about a degree or two. 66 in Salinas to about 71 in Greenfield, 72 for King City. King City normally would be about 74 degrees. Back to the Monterey Peninsula, you're looking at 65 degrees to about 63 in Big Sur, and in Seaside, 64. Over in the Santa Cruz area, we're looking at temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 60s. Not bad numbers indeed. You're going to see that slight chance coming back again for much of the Santa Cruz evening commute, getting up into Highway 17, and eventually by the time we get into the midnight hour, you're going to see those numbers pick up. Tonight we'll go 46 to 55 in the overnight numbers down to your morning. We'll see a slight chance of rainfall, but after midnight, the rain picks up. It will be light to moderate, perhaps even heavy at times, especially up in the Santa Cruz Mountains and Santa Lucia Mountains. Winds will be about 5 to 10 miles per hour after all this begins to subside, but you're going to see winds getting up to gusting up to about 20-25 miles per hour. Brittany?
All right. And still to come this morning on Action News Sunrise, United Airlines changing policy, the shift now being made to avoid problems on any overbooked flights. And filing your taxes on time, the deadline that's fast approaching. We are back with your business news and much more coverage you can count on. Your sunrise time is now 5:22, and your business news now.